Hello and welcome to the CMT trade show for motorhomes, caravans, campervans and the like at Stuttgart, the second largest show of its type in Europe, maybe even in the world, I don't know. And here what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you a Knaus vehicle, the Live Ti650. It's on this pedestal, so you might think it's going to be better than the others. It says the new Live Ti, and up to 3 sleeping places, and it also says that it's got an enormous possibilities even of payload, and we're going to have a little chat about these possibilities of payload. Right, so cost for this thing's 86,000, and technical stuff is here. There you go, 694 long, 232 wide. Standing height inside is 200 centimeters. 2 meters. 2 meters standing height inside, which is quite good. What isn't at all good though, look, just standing here immediately, you've got a step up there. Now at this price level, I do not expect to see steps there. Indeed, I expect to see a flat floor. There's the television, nice looking semi dinette with a pointless chair there, but everybody seems to do that. Light will be pretty good in here. It's not so good now, we're in a hall, bear in mind. There, front skylight, second sort of skylight. Coming back here, we've got this nice large washroom with I'll take the carpet up so you can see there 2 drainage points and a non-slip surface. Like the light scheme, let's pull this open here, pull that around like that. There's your shower, but if you don't want to do this, then you don't have to, because the shower point is, this is here. There you go, put this thing in there, and this will pull out like that. So there's your shower. Often people have said to me in the videos, where's the shower? Can't see the shower. But you nearly always have to pull the hose out from here. Bench toilet, and there's some storage or some things. Just to make the point of how much space there is inside, there's me. You can see what the weather's like outside. Trying to get warmed up, but lots of space in there. It's even a place to hang your towels. So coming to the back here, we've got this bed with 2 room with 2 windows either side, and this side they've been closed. It must have been night. You can see it looks as though someone's just been sleeping in it. Totally pointless up there. I mean, that is more like some kind of absolutely ridiculous waste of space up there. And at the back also, they put in the ledge. Fortunately, the ledge isn't too pronounced. So if you want to sort of sit up in bed, you can maybe get a couple of cushions, pillows I should say, and put them up, and so that won't be so bad. I know that this sticks out a bit for those wanting to sit up in bed. Well, you know, you've got to put storage somewhere. I'm not going to criticise the manufacturers for that. For those wanting to sit up, I know it's not exactly convenient, but you can always put your back there, and when you're ready to go to bed, you come round here. The trouble with that place there over there is, unlike here where there's a light, that one there is missing one. Right, so somewhere there'll be a plate to put in here to make the bed even bigger, and in here we will find we've got a wardrobe without a light. There's the bit to put in down here to make it an even bigger bed, and down here you'll find we've got another wardrobe which also could benefit from a light. Why aren't they putting lights in? It's because they don't use the things and they don't realize that lights are necessary. Fridge here. There's your air conditioner. So they think of air conditioning is necessary, but not a light in the wardrobe. Okay, well, each their own. 3 burners, there's a sink, lots of storage below. And now, the carpet's down to protect the floor, obviously, so you mightn't want such a horrible looking carpet. Then again, it'll protect the floor. Hey, I've just realised whilst doing this video, that in my own van I haven't put the carpet down, not to protect the floor but to keep it warmer. Anyway, not as really necessary, but I could have put it down, couldn't I? That's the third winter, sorry, since I've had the vehicle and I've forgotten to put it down. Right, let's have a look at the van from this angle, because if it were me, I'd be sitting in this seat more than any other, and I'd be admiring the view outside. Now, just want to say something about what it says outside about payload possibilities. Now, I didn't give you the payload for this. We'll have a look at it as I'm leaving. But the Knaus, I don't recommend Knaus at all. If you see any of my videos, I tell you, don't buy a Knaus. Right. But one of the things which is now under investigation in Germany is the fact that they've been declaring the wrong payload for their vehicles. And of course, it mightn't make much difference if it's a car. It mightn't make much difference if it's a van, a delivery van. But if it's a motorhome or camper van, when we're already quite tight on the payload, then it does make a difference. And we're now going to have a look at the payload it's claiming on here. So technical detail, ready to go. So it says there, upper limit 3016. So 484 kilos of payload with the driver, who sort of weighs an average, whatever it is. There's a certain amount of water and fuel in there. But now you might think, oh great, that's super, so it's a 2-person van. Yeah, plenty of payload, I agree. Even if it's out by 5%, it's still, I think one's still safe, I think. But for some of these other vehicles, I doubt it. And bear in mind, if the payload is incorrect, then depending on how old your license is, but you could be driving a vehicle which you're not entitled to drive, and that will of course affect your insurance. If anything goes wrong, the insurance company can quite legally refuse to pay quite a lot, and that for an €85,000 vehicle, yeah, could be quite a blow. 2 gas cylinders, full size there, easy access from the front, nice big garage there, and at the back another door, same size. That's a really good feature. I don't like ledges inside, but a ledge is here where it doesn't make so much difference if things fall out. I don't have a problem with that, but of course I would recommend getting a box to put in there that actually fits. Around here, there's the cassette, and here, if it's open, I think it's closed, but in here, it's closed, but in there you'll find the service box. That's the place where you put your water in. So there you go. There's my opinion. Knaus Live Ti650 MEG came onto the market around 2017, I think, or thereabouts. Obviously it's been updated since then several times. As I say, I do not recommend at all buying Knaus vehicles. It's not just the payload problems, other problems with the management. Now the management, those people who I had my problems with are no longer with the company, and so you might say, well, the company is now claiming that it was a victim of fraud by certain characters that work for. I'm sorry, I'm trying to word this very, very carefully. I won't. Please, if anybody knows the names, names of who I'm referring to, do not put them below, even though the names have appeared in the press. I don't want anything on this channel which could prejudice future legal proceedings. But until these things are clear and they're resolved, my recommendation stays the same. Do not buy a Knaus. And if everything sort of changes, they make amends, they do what they can to help not the victims of those who bought things over payloaded and things like that, then I might change my mind, but for the moment I don't. I've even written to the main shareholder on this subject. Anyway, coming back, thanks for watching and bye for now.